In this video, we're going to cover the different fields found in the Global Settings feature that is found under Seller Tools, which is one of the two areas that we highly recommend you set up prior to listing a lot for sale. So, you want to have logged in, and then you go to My Account, Selling, Seller Tools, and Global Settings. Now, Global Settings, unless you override what you have set here, will affect every single listing within an individual auction that you have defined. You can override these by changing the values within the pre-filled fields. You can also override these for individual lots as you are listing them using the Sell button, or if you want to do a complicated CSV file, you can override them within that file. Now, these are all items that most people, I think, would want to have. You want to accept questions from your bidders, so you click on that. You want to charge tax on your listings. I would think, in general, you can always override this on individual lots. Here is where you want to enter every single tax that you think you might need in the future. Perhaps you sell in different counties. Different cities within the county will sometimes have different tax rates. So, in order to save yourself some time and effort when listing individual lots, select as many as you want. When we're all done with this, filling out this screen, I will go over quickly and show you what this has created in your pre-filled fields. One thing that you should remember is every time you change a selection in Global, you should go and verify that your pre-filled is still correct the way you want it to be. Otherwise, you might have difficulty with some of the calculations, especially with sales tax when invoices are created at the end of the auction. If you wish to create a sliding commission, you would click here. Custom bid increments, you would click here. How to do these are covered under their own video under the instructional video section found in Auctioneers Help. So we're going to have a buyer's premium. We want to know how many visitors were on our listings. We want to know if there's watchers. The other thing you can do if you want to analyze the effectiveness is if you have a Google Analytics ID, you would enter that information in this field. If you don't have one and you want one, just click here and Google will be more than happy to help you create one. If you're not able to answer questions and such for a period of time, you would click on vacation mode and then put in the return date here when you would be coming back so people are aware of what's going on. It is optional. The other thing that you can do here is if you want to upload a particular logo that will appear on your invoice, this is where you would do that feature. If you want to display an invoice on your address on your invoice instead of the address that you entered when you signed up for your account, you would enter it here. Any information you want to put on your header. If you want to put something on your footer like thank you for attending our auction, we're always looking for great consigners and certain items. You can do that. You don't have to. So once you have this form all filled out, then you want to click on Submit. All the settings have been saved. Now I'm going to pop over to the pre-filled and show you what happened with these sales taxes especially. Okay, we're in the pre-filled area, which has its own individual video for covering what all these fields would do for you. I hope you notice that by adding several sales taxes to my global values, I now have many selections. The default is on the site to apply tax, and the default is no tax applied because we don't know exactly what your tax structure is. So if you want to use one tax structure for the bulk of your sales, just click on this and scroll down, save the changes, and unless you overwrite it somewhere, that's the tax rate that will be used. Of course, you can always turn that off for all of your sales, but most people do have to collect tax. So that is what you need to know about global values, and gave you a little show of what effect they have on your values that will be applied to every lot within the auction. If you have any questions, please send us a contact form. Let us know what's going on, and we're here to help you out. Thank you.